Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome to this week's video. Since I just got back from Orlando at Playlist Live, I'm going to talk about that. And since I'm fresh from leaving there with all the creator vibes, I felt like I needed to add a little bit, jazz up this look, even though I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but you know. Basically, I'm just going to be talking about my experiences at Playlist and who I met and stuff like that. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, so Playlist was the weekend of the 27th through the 29th. It was in Orlando. All those creators came together and like you could get meet and greets with them and like go to these panels and Q&As and like cool booths and all these kind of cool things. So we get down there around 6 on Friday because there's like a lot of traffic and we have to go register. That way we can get to a pool party that was hosted by like the hotel or Playlist, I don't know. So we do that. We went up to our room, changed, went down to the pool, and we're mostly just throwing a frisbee because like we kind of missed like the beginning of it. But there was really just a DJ and like people dancing, so we're like, yeah, we'll just kind of walk around, get a feel for the place. And I believe it was that day we went, Sis and I just went to go get like a meal after that. But when we were on our way there, we were leaving the pool and we run into Anderson, Harrison, and Bobby Mayers, and we didn't really realize it was them until like we were leaving, because Anderson was like by himself and other people were taking pictures with Harrison and Bobby, and we should have snagged him for a picture, but it works out later and you'll see why. So we're going to the restaurant and then basically we're just like making a game plan for the next day because we had like the schedule, we had like our wristbands from registration, and we were like, we need to figure out which panels, which Q&As we can go to, that way we can still meet the twins and have time to do this other stuff. So basically we do like a morning welcome session where they had 4 YouTubers that we don't really watch, but they were basically doing like a would you rather, and it was on the Playlist main stage, which we'll have to remember because we keep going back there. So my sister and I signed up to meet the Merrill twins and Ricky Dillon. They were each just by themselves in their little meet and greets. Like other people had like at least one other person with them, but no, we picked the people where we just got to meet them. So I think if my memory serves me right, it's only been a couple days so I should remember it, but after that I think we go to like I think we just stay in there for a Q&A with Ricky Dillon. So here's a picture from that. So then after that we had to go find the room that we would meet the twins.
Hey guys, I'm Veronica. I'm Vanessa. And today we are going to be looking at old pictures of us when we were younger, and we're going to be guessing who is who, and we're going to figure out which one is which.
And we sat in there. It was from like 2 to 5. We got there like pretty close to the front row. So here's this picture of like how far away we were, and here they've already started, like we're like the next row up, because if you can see the pictures, there's like 2 rows where they're like signing people's stuff. So we're just patiently waiting in line, and we finally get up there. We're like, it's so nice to meet you. We introduce ourselves. Here's a picture so you can see it. We basically bonded over being 21 and twins. And like we were talking about college and stuff like that. Yeah, they were just super sweet, like humble, down to earth. I was having a conversation with Veronica while Sis was talking to Vanessa about like how Veronica was 45 minutes older than Vanessa. But yeah, like they were super sweet. Hopefully we'll get to meet them again if they go back, and if we go back, that'd be so cool, because they actually they were the only people that we met that asked us for our names. I took the initiative and told everyone else I met my name, but like they were asking, and then that just made it seem more personal to me, which is good. So after meeting the twins, we went back into that like main Playlist Live hall or main stage, and we were watching like performances. We were watching this violin player named D Sharp. Rebecca Black from Friday came on, and she sang that and like a couple other stuff. Allison Stoner from Camp Rock. She was doing a little bit of her old stuff. She's like, got that from the memory bank. And then, for some reason, the way they had that set up is that they had gates on either side of the stage where they were having other meet and greets. So like, the pink side was blank, but then there was like a blue one over here, and there was like creators I had heard of, like Joey Kidney.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've never been here before, you're about to get weirded out. So, welcome. I'm Joey. So a lot of you guys come to my YouTube channel for advice.
And so basically, as this meet and greet was going on, we were just standing outside the gate waiting for them to be done because we wanted a picture with Joey after. So while we were watching the performances on stage, we were just waiting for the people to be done. And we called Joey over. We're like, hey, what's up, Joey? Like, we're your birthday twin because his birthday is the same as ours. And we just had like a lighthearted conversation, got a picture with him. At that point, we then had to go get changed because there was another pool party hosted by Awesomeness TV. Here's a picture of me under like the little light up arc that they had. It was so cool just meeting like the regular people there, not creators. And we were playing like light up cornhole and like this really big Jenga and a big Connect 4. We were walking around meeting people. It was so cool. If you guys are watching, hey, what's up? But yeah, walking around there, the next person we met was Christian and Crawford Collins.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? I'm here with my sister Crawford. I'm here with my brother Crawford. Today we're gonna do the wasabi tongue. Today we're gonna do a tongue twister.
Well, you can't even say the title. How are you gonna say the tongue twisters, bro?
So basically, I watched them, sis doesn't really, so that's why she just took this picture. Basically, we ran into them, and I was like, hey, wouldn't it be faster if I got a picture with the both of you rather than trying to take one individually? And they're like, yeah. So that's how I ended up with a picture of the both of them. And then after that, because that was like, it was dark outside. All the creators tend to come out when it gets dark out. I guess that way people won't recognize them. So then we headed up back to the room to change to go eat. But yeah, so as we're changing, we're going back down, and I was telling sis, I was like, if we see Bobby, Harrison, and Anderson again, we have to get a picture because we missed out last time. And what are the odds that they're downstairs as we're going to go eat?
Sweet. Okay, we're gonna join with Bob. Okay, we're gonna be eating some wings today. Wings and that. We've got 14 wings.
14?
So enough for 3 people.
Enough for 3.
You don't have to do it.
So I stopped them, did the same thing I did with Christian and Crawford, and I was like, hey, would it be easier to take a picture with both of y'all? And they're like, yeah, sure, because Bobby was trying to rush Anderson because like you could tell they'd been meeting people already, and they were just trying to go back up to their room, which is also what Crawford and Christian were doing. Like they were just trying to like hurry and like stop talking to people, which is totally understandable. Thankfully I got in there and with like a game plan. I was like, just do it together. So we got a picture with them because sis also watches them, so she wanted to be in that picture. So we asked like a random girl to take our picture. So after we eat, that basically is like the end of that day. There was like fireworks from the pool party that we could see from where we were eating. Then we basically just had to write out our plan for the next day because that would be the day that we were meeting Ricky.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Ricky. Hello. So, oh my gosh. The video you guys are about to watch is wild, to say the least.
Basically his meet and greet is bright and early in the morning. It's like 10 a.m. so we get there at like 9:15. So we're close to the front again like we were with the twins.
We needed 2 people, we didn't know that, so our band director was like, where's the other guy? I was like, for what? That's okay. It doesn't matter.
He comes in, we do like the rotating thing again, and we bonded over me and him playing trumpet and then sis playing flute with Ricky's friend Shelby, who's in his videos sometimes. She also plays flute, so we're like, oh my god, we need to have like a concert, it would be great. So basically after that we rushed to like this other panel that had Christian Collins in it again, and it had this other dude named Brian Redmond who I also watched.
It's Brian here, and today
as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be telling you guys the things you should not be doing on your first date.
And there was like 12 of us in there, so we're like, wow, this is like really personal, like intimate. And then like with maybe 15 minutes left, like 30, 40 other more people come in, and they're like, where the heck have y'all been? And they're like, they sent us to the wrong room, so they only got like 30-ish, 15 minutes of hearing the panel, which at that point they were just basically like summing everything up. After this, I was not expecting it, but like they let the creators meet the fans again, which I didn't think would happen because I thought they would just be like escorted away or whatever. So I went over to Brian because I had already got a picture with Christian, so I was like, nah, I don't need another one. I watched Brian, so let's go talk to him. So I was like, hey, like I'm Charleston, it's nice to meet you. And he was like, wow, Charleston, that's cool, are you a city? And I was like, ha, yeah, that's a good one, haven't heard that before. And then we got a picture, and as Sis is holding up my phone, I have the Rascal Flatts pop socket. He's like, whoa, Rascal Flatts, that's cool. And I was like, but yeah, he was also very friendly. We had a really long conversation with him too. Basically everyone that we met, we tended to have a long conversation with. So I got a picture with him, Sis got a picture with him individually just because we didn't want to have to ask and someone else to take the picture. But yeah, after that we had one more thing to do, so we went to a Q&A with the Merrill twins, and they're basically answering questions. And we couldn't go meet them again, be like, hey, remember us? Because like we had to go get on the road, and also their security were trying to escort them as quickly as possible, like off the stage. So it was kind of like it worked out that way, and it was fine. That was basically my playlist experience with Sis. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up and subscribe. I post new videos every other Friday, so click the little bell notification, that way you can be notified when I make a new video. Comment if you went to playlist and who you met, that way I can see like who you guys watch that I maybe also watch, or if there's a suggestion for someone that you guys think I should watch, I'll definitely do that. Alright, and that is all from me, so until next time, live life fortissimo. Bye!